let's all start off by going into Ardha Shavasana, which is a half Shavasana. So we'll be laying down on our back with the knees bent and the feet flat on the floor. Keep the feet apart, maybe about hip width distance. Relax your shoulders. Keep your arms by your side and maintain a little bit distance between the arms and your waist. Your palms will be facing up. Bring your chin down slightly closer to your chest, so you are elongating the back of your neck. And once you are settled down in your position, you are welcome to close your eyes and breathe. Just your relaxed, natural breath in and out through your nostrils. And feel those areas in your body that are making contact with your mat, like the soles of your feet, your sacrum, your lower back, the back of your shoulders, your arms, the back of your hands, the back of your head, and just release the weight of your physical body through those areas. Release onto the cradle of the earth, feeling the support of the ground beneath you. And just relax for now. And let's create a deeper connection with our breath. Place your right hand on the abdomen and the left hand on your sternum. And just deepen your breath slightly, taking a deeper inhale, feeling the expansion of your ribs area, and exhale, feel everything dropping in and closing in. Another inhale, feel the ribs, chest, abdomen expand. Exhale, ribs, chest and abdomen falling in. Continue to breathe, and maybe on your next inhales you could also feel the side and the back of your ribs expand. And with your next exhales, maybe you could feel the engagement of the musculature of your torso that is helping your lungs to expel the air out. On your next exhale, you release back your arms by your side. And inhale to open your eyes, and we'll stay in this position for just a little bit more. But this time we will extend the left leg and point the left foot to maintain a slight engagement of the left leg. As you float the right foot off the mat, bring the right thigh closer to your chest. Place your left hand on top of your left hip and start to make circle with your right femur bone, the right thigh bone. Circle the bone around the hip socket. Start with a small circle and gradually widen the circle. And your left hand will be pressing gently on the left hip to help maintain stable hips, and reverse the circle. And gradually make the circle smaller and smaller, and finally place your right foot back on the mat. Extend the right leg, point the right foot and bend the left knee. Float the left foot and bring the left thigh closer to your chest. And this time press your right hand on your right hip as you start making circle on your left thigh, with the left thigh bone around the hip socket. Small circle and gradually widen the circle. And reverse. And start to make the circle smaller and smaller. Slow down the movement and finally put your left foot back on the mat. Keep the left knee bent and bring the right knee bent as well. And start to roll yourself to your side and press with your hand to come up into a sitting position. We will start with sitting our hips on the heels. And if you would like to give a little bit of stretch to the soles of the feet, you could sit on the heels with the toes tucked under. And lengthen the spine. Push the chin back and down slightly to bring the head and the neck into a good alignment with the rest of the spine. And from here we'll start to drop the head down by rounding the neck. So you are looking towards your the knees in front of you, and then from there you will twist your neck so that you are looking onto your left shoulders, and then turn the neck to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, and then start to circle the head back around to the right, and then turn the neck so you are looking towards your right shoulder, and from there swing the head back to the forward by looking towards your knee, and then from there unroll the neck so you are looking up, and then back looking forward. We'll do that one more time. So start with rounding the neck. Bring the head to look down. Turn, looking towards your left shoulder. Drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. Circle the neck around the back of the shoulders to the right. Turn the neck looking towards your right shoulder. And bring the head forward looking down. Unroll the neck, looking up and looking forward. Place your hands down and untuck the toes and just sit on your heels again. And we will do the neck rotation, but we will do on the other direction. So start with the rounding the neck, looking down, and this time you will twist to look towards your right shoulders. Turn the neck, dropping the right shoulder towards right ear towards the right shoulder, and go around the back onto the left. Turn, looking towards your left shoulders, and move forward, looking down. Unroll the neck, looking up and look forward. Let's do one more time, same direction. Looking down, turn, looking towards your right shoulders. Turn to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Move across the back to the left. Turn to look towards your left shoulders. And forward, looking down. Unroll the neck, looking up. And look forward. And we'll repeat very similar movement, but this time we will involve also the thoracic spine or the spine of your upper back. So cross your arms like so. So your hands will be grabbing the opposite shoulders. And start by rolling down, this time the neck and also the upper back. And then you will twist to the left, looking down to the mat on the left side of your thigh. And then turn, so you are on side bending on the left side. And move across the back, side bending to the right side. Turn the torso, mat beside your right thigh, and turn back, looking, and start to unroll the upper back and neck, arching back, slightly looking up, and coming back forward. One more time, down, to the left, side bending, across the back, side bending on the right, turn, looking down on the right side, and forward, unroll, arch your upper back, looking up, and forward. And we'll do two more, but we will reverse the direction. So first, round the spine on the upper back and neck, twist to the right, side bending on the right side, across the back, side bending on the left, turn, so you are facing the left side of the mat, coming back forward, and start to unroll, arch your upper back, looking up, and forward. You may reverse the crossing of your arms. And we'll do the one more, the last one. So rounding down, upper back, twist to the right, bending, and across the back, side bending on the left, twist on the left, twist back forward, slowly unroll the spine, looking up and coming back forward. Release both of your arms. Keep the shoulders relaxed and spread your arms to the side and hourly spiral the arm bones to bring the palms to face up. And from there, bring just your forearms, meaning your elbow all the way to your fingertips, to spiral inward and bring the palms to face down. And extend your wrist, so you are pointing your fingertips up and slightly spread the fingers to create spaces between them. And hopefully you start to feel some activation, starting from the middle of the palm all the way up to your shoulders. And bring your palms to face forward and plant your palms on the mat, coming into all four position on your both hands and knees. Inhaling and start to arch from your upper back, from your lower back, and then upper back, and the neck, head will be looking up. Exhale, start from your lower back to round, and then round your upper back, and then your neck will bring your head to look towards your belly button.
Again, inhale. Start to arch from your lower back, upper back.
And head looking up. Exhale, round from your lower back,
Upper back and neck. Inhale to arch.
Exhale to round.
Inhaling back into neutral spine for now.
And we'll continue. Next exhale. And we will arch this time on the exhale. Inhaling and start to round from your lower back, your upper back.
And bring your in breath into the opening in your side and your back. Exhale, start to arch.
Inhale to round.
Again, inhaling, bringing the inhale breath into the lungs area in the side and the back of your ribs. Exhale.
Inhale.
And exhale.
And back into neutral spine.
Again, push the head back, chin a bit closer to your chest. You should be looking into the area in between your hands on the mat. Keep the spine lifting up, your ribs in. Slightly engage your abdominal muscle by bringing your belly button towards your spine. Take an inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, feel the torso engage. And keeping the engagement, as you take the next inhale, tuck your toes, start to float your knees off the mat, pushing the hips up and back, and come into this inverted V position or downward facing dog. For the first down dog, you may keep both knees bent and hook your left foot behind your right ankle, keeping the right knee bent, and attempt to lower the right heel towards the mat, stretching your right calf, and then release the left foot and hook the right foot behind the left ankle, keeping the left knee bent. Again, attempt to lower the left calf towards the mat. And release the right foot, and see if you are able to straighten the knees more and lower both heels closer to the mat. Tip your tailbone up, and it's still okay if you would like to back. We'll just stay for about one more breath and down. So inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, step your feet towards your hands and come into forward fold. So soft bends on your knees, drape your torso over your thighs and relax your shoulders and just hang for a couple of breaths. And on the next inhale, we'll start to unroll. Keep pressing with your both feet towards the ground as you unroll your spine and come into a standing position. Looking forward, shoulder relax. Slightly externally rotate your arms to bring your palms to face forward. Still driving your feet strongly towards the mat. Stay in your mountain position for a few breaths just to balance and stabilize. From mountain pose, we'll inhale and raise
the heels up, heels down, and bend the knee. Come into like a chair pose. Straighten the knees, lift the heels up, lower the heels, bend the knees. Knees straight, heels up, heels down, bend the knees. Just keep going for a few more rounds. Start to warming up the legs, the knees, and the feet. And come back into mountain pose. Step your feet wider a little bit, and from there step the right foot behind the left, and inhale to stretch the left arm up, and then side bending to the right side. With your right hand, grab your left wrist and pull the left arm further to the right side. Push your left hip to the left, and coming back to the center, release the arm, bring the feet parallel, and this time step the left foot behind the right and stretch the right arm up, side bending to the left, and then with your left hand grab your right wrist and pull the right arm to the left side as you push your right hip to the right. And release everything back to the center. Release the arm, step back, feet parallel, and move to the front of your mat. And we will continue with the moon salutation sequence. So there are two parts for the sequence. The first part we will start at the top of the mat, facing one of the short edges of the mat. And then the second part of the sequence, we will move into the middle and facing one of the long edges of the mat. So standing in mountain pose, feet apart, and I would like to think to align my heels with my sitting bones. So take an inhale, sweep your arms up. Palms can be pressing together in a prayer, or you can keep them slightly apart. And then another inhale, and start to grow taller from your crown of the head as you move up and start to arch your upper back, come into a slight back bend, and then exhaling, moving down into forward fold. Inhale, looking up and bend the knee and come into child's pose. Extend your arms forward. Exhale, come back into forward fold. Inhale and step your right leg back. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, and then come up. Again, thinking of growing taller first from the crown of your head. And you will inhale, raise your arms, reaching up with the hands as you start to arch your upper back and come into a crescent moon. Slight gentle back bend. And then exhale, hands down. Lift the back knee, tuck the back toes, and step forward. Coming back into forward fold. The next inhale, bend your knees. Come into a chair. Exhaling, forward fold. And then inhale, step the left leg back. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Come up. Next inhale, sweep the arms up, reaching up and back. Exhale, hands down, and this time we will step the right foot back, come into down dog.
And then inhaling to drop the knees.
Come into all four. And exhale, back. Heels, hips to the heels.
Child's pose. And from child's pose, we will inhale.
Bring the hands towards the knees. Lift the hips off the heels. Come into kneeling position. Spine tall. As you sweep your arms up, and again, arch your upper back. Come into a gentle back bend. Exhale, back into child's pose. Inhaling all four. Exhaling, down dog. Step your right foot forward. Drop the back knee. And inhale, move back into crescent moon with a gentle back bend. Exhale, hands down. Step the back foot forward. Exhaling into forward fold. Inhaling, bend the knee. Come up halfway in chair. Exhaling, forward fold. And inhale, this time step the right foot back. Drop the back knee. Inhale, come up and arch your upper back. Crescent moon. Hands down. Step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway into chair. Exhale, forward fold. And this time on the next inhale, we will come all the way up. And maybe at the end, we will do a gentle back bend. And exhaling, arms down, back onto mountain. Let's repeat that one more time, and then we will do the second part of the sequence. So inhale, arms up in prayer or hands apart, and continue into a slight back bend. Exhaling down, forward fold. Inhaling, and this time you can continue the same halfway chairs position, or you can lower your hips to your ankles and come into a squat. And then inhale, exhaling, straighten your knees, come back into forward fold. Inhale to step your right leg back. Prepare for crescent moon, back knees down. And inhaling, reaching up first, and then start to arch from your upper back. Exhaling, hands down, step the back foot forward. Exhale to forward fold. And then inhale, either chairs or lower all the way to squat. And for those of you who are in the squat, you could move into Malasana, so widen your knees apart, but keep the feet still together. And then lower your torso in between your legs as you walk your hands forward, stretching forward. Those in chairs, you will hold. Just one more breath. And the next exhale, straighten, back into forward fold. Inhale as you step your left leg back. Inhale, reaching up and back, crescent moon. Exhale, hands down. And this time we will step the right foot back into down dog. Breathe. On the next inhale, drop the knees down, come into all four, and exhaling, push back onto child's pose. Inhale, come up into kneeling, and take another inhale to reach up and back, arch your upper back. Exhaling, lower down to child's pose. Inhale, coming back up into all four. And exhale, tuck the back toes, lift the knees, push back,
Downward facing dog.
step the right foot forward, drop the back knee, inhale, reaching up and back, crescent moon. Exhale, hands down, step the left foot forward,
Forward fold.
and bend knees. Stay in chair or lower into squat. Either stay in squat or widen the knees.
Malasana. Take one inhale and exhale
To straighten the knees.
Forward fold.
Inhaling to step the right foot back. Inhaling, reaching up and arch your upper back, crescent moon. Hands down. And this time we will step the right foot forward.
Forward fold.
Inhaling to bend the knee into chair or lower to squat. You can go to Malasana as well.
Take an inhale and exhale, moving into forward fold. On the next inhale, we will come all the way up, your torso up,
Unrolling the spine, reaching up with the hands and maybe slight gentle back bend. And exhale, arms down. We will move into the second part of moon salutation, which will be done starting in the middle of the mat, facing one of the long edges of the mat. And I'll be doing a mirror image. So standing in mountain pose in the middle of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up and press the palms together in prayer or keep them apart, doesn't matter. And on the next exhale, you will side bend towards your right side and pushing your left hips to the left. Inhaling back to the center and exhale, side bending to the other side. Push your right hip to the right. Inhale back to the center and lower the prayer to your heart center. You can step your feet and widen the stance, or if you like to, you can bend the knee slightly and do a tiny jump to spread the feet apart and bring the heels in and start to lower your hips by bending your knees. Come into goddess. Spread your arms and bend at your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back and bring your elbows forward and bring your hands slightly to the back, so creating an external rotation in your shoulders. And then the next inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms and swivel your left foot to the left and bring the other foot towards the middle line. And we will move into triangle pose. So push your right hip to the right as you lower your left arm and extend the right arm. And exhale, twist your torso to face the left foot. Hands down. Take an inhale and exhale
To drape your body over
the left leg. Inhaling up,
lift the back heel and drop the back knee.
We'll move back into crescent moon position. So inhale, arms reaching up and start to arch from your upper back. And exhale, hands down. Walk your hands towards the right side. We'll move into either staying in the side lunge position, or for those of you who been practicing Skandasana regularly, you can lower your hips towards your left foot and come into Skandasana. And on your next inhale, push strongly with your left foot to bring yourself up and come back into Goddess pose. And from Goddess, we will move to the Skandasana or side lunge on the second side. So if you opt to do a side lunge, you will straighten the left knee and shift your body weight towards the right foot and stay in your side lunge. Or if you did Skandasana on the other side, you will lower your hips towards your right foot and come into Skandasana. Place your hands on the mat and walk to face your right foot. Drop the back knee. Inhale, arms up, reaching up and back into crescent moon. And then lower your hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and plant the back heel on the mat. Adjust the feet position, make sure you are stable before you are extending the front leg. And exhaling to drape your torso over the front leg. Inhaling up and twist your torso towards the left side, coming back up into triangle. So extend your left hand up, looking up or looking forward. On the next inhale, you will rise back up, swivel both feet to face forward, bring the heels in slightly, and start to lower your hips by bending your knees, coming back into Goddess. Spread your arms to the side, bend at the knee, bend at the elbow, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then push the elbow forward as you bring the hands back. On the next inhale, straighten your legs, arms, bring the palms together in prayer in front of your chest. So you can step your feet closer, or again you can bend the knee and do a little jumps to bring the feet closer. Inhale and exhale. We will repeat that one more time. So in the middle of the mat, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms together or not. And on the next exhale, side bending to the right side, pushing your left hips to the left. Inhaling back to the center, exhaling, side bending to the second side. Push your right hip to the right and back to the center, and bring your arms down. Make a prayer in front of your heart center. Step to widen your feet apart or bend the knee slightly and jump. Bring the heels in And start to lower your hips by bending at the knees. And spread the arms to the side. Bend at the elbow. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Push the elbow forward and hands to the back. And this time we'll stay in goddess for a while more. And start to raise your right heel. Lower. Raise the left and lower. Right. Lower. Left. Lower. Keep going for several more rounds. And release both heels. Inhale to straighten the knees, straighten the arms. And swivel your left foot to face the left side. And swivel the right foot in towards the middle line. Start to setting up the base of support, the feet for the triangle pose. So on the next exhale, push your right hip to the right as you lower your left hand towards your left ankle. Or you could also stay higher near the left calf. And extend the right arm up. You could look forward or look up towards your hand. On the next exhale, look down and twist your torso to face the left foot forward. Bring both hands down. Breathe, and the next exhale, just fold your torso over your front leg. Inhaling, raise your torso off your leg as you lift your back heel and drop your back knee. Untuck your back toes. We'll move into crescent moon. Inhaling, raise your arms up, reaching up first, and start to arch from your upper back. Exhaling, hands down. Walk your hands towards your right side of your mat, and we'll move into either side lunge or Skandasana. So keep the right leg straight and left knee bent. So you'll be here if you are staying in side lunge, or you could lower into Skandasana. Whichever position you are. Let's stay for 2 more breaths. And on the next inhale, we will push back up into goddess squat. So those of you in Skandasana, you will want to drive your left foot strongly against the mat. Engage your legs, engage your glutes as you push up and come into goddess squat. Spread your arms, elbows bent, squeeze your shoulder blades, elbow forward, hand to the back. And this time, you could repeat, alternatingly lift one heel at a time, or you could try lifting both heels at the same time and hold. Breathe. Exhale to lower your heels. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. And we will move into Skandasana on the second side. So arms and hands in prayer. For a bit, we will move back to a goddess squat before we extend the left knee and either stay here, side lunge on the second side, or lower your hips towards your right heel. Come into Skandasana. And Stay for a couple of breaths. Lower your hands on the mat and walk the hands towards your right side. Drop the back knee. Come up. On the next inhale, raise arms up, reaching up first, then arch your upper back to bring yourself into a gentle back bend. Exhale, lower the hands. Lift the back knee up. Drop the back heels. Prepare for forward stretch and then triangle. So once your feet are set up strong and stable, straighten the front leg and exhaling, forward folding into that front leg. Inhale, raise your torso off the front leg as you start to twist to bring yourself to face the left side. And reach your left arm up, come into triangle, looking forward or looking up towards the left hand. On the next inhale, bring your torso up and center, swivel your feet to face forward and parallel to each other. We'll move into one more goddess squat. So swivel the heels in, lower the hips into goddess. And this time we'll do eagle arms. So first one, bring the right arm under the left and twist the forearms. If you cannot press the palms together like so, it's okay to press the back of the hands instead. And then once you are in your eagle arm position, bring the elbow away from the chest and move into a gentle back bend. And release back to the center. Undo the eagle arm and change the position. This time the left arm under the right. Once you come into the eagle arm, again, first lift the elbow away from the chest and start to arch from your upper back. Inhaling to the center, release the arms. Straighten the knees. Pray your palms in front of your heart. You can step to bring the feet closer or bend the knees slightly and jump the feet closer together and parallel. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale. And we will move into a cooling down and Savasana later on. So let's step back into the front of the mat. Come back into your mountain pose and take an inhale to swipe your arms up. Exhaling into forward fold. Inhale and step both feet to the back and come into down dog. Raise your right leg, three-legged dog, and start to twist your torso to the right side, opening your right hip. You can bend the right knee and drop your right foot further towards the left side, feeling the stretching and opening all the way from your right ribs to your right hips.
And then inhaling, bring your torso and your hips to face towards your mat again. Keep the right, bringing the right closer to your chest. Start to shift more weights to your hands and bring the right knee closer to your right wrist and your right foot closer to your left wrist. And at your maximum, without the assistance of your hand, you will drop the right leg forward and come into pigeon. Keep your hips balanced, so right hip will not be dropping lower than the left. So maintain a bit of active engagement. Drive your front leg against the mat to maintain a stable hips. As you walk your both hands towards the right side, stay in your twist. If you're able to, you could also lower to your forearms. And then walk back to the center. And this time we'll go into a twist to the left side, so continue walking to the left side. And walk back forward. Press with your hands. Tuck the back toes. Lift the front leg off the mat and step back into downward facing dog. And this time you will raise your left leg up, three-legged dog, and start to twist your torso to the left and opening more of your left hip. Bend at the left knee and drop the left foot towards the right side. Breathe. And from there, on the next inhale, you will turn your torso and your hips to face down towards the mat. Bring the left thigh closer to your chest. Start to shift your body weight forward towards your hands. And turn your legs so that the left knee is closer to the left wrist and the left foot closer to the right wrist. And at your maximum, drop the left leg forward. Come into pigeon on the second side. Again, drive down with the front leg to maintain a stable hips. And walk your hands to the left side. You can lower to your forearms or not. You can also stay at your hands. And stay in the twist on the left side for a couple of breaths. And walk back to the center and continue walking your hands towards the right and come into a twist on the right side and stay for a couple of breaths. And walk back to the center, and this time press with your hands and just move the front leg, the left leg back, coming into all four, sitting on your heels. And we'll move into the Ardha Shavasana. So lay down with the knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Spread your arms to the side and palms will be facing down. And lift both feet off the mat, bringing both thighs closer to your chest. And drop both knees to the left side. And then using the strength of your abdominal muscles, you will swing both legs together, keeping the knees together and the thighs as close as possible to your chest. You will swing both legs to the right side and again to the left, to the right, and keep going. You could use your palms to press slightly against the ground to help with the movement of bringing your legs from one side to the other. And the goal is to keep the knees together and thighs as close as possible to the chest. Let's do one more time for each side, to the left and to the right, and stay on your right side. And this time flip the palms to face up and bring your left hand up and across to meet the right hand. And then inhaling, opening the arms. Exhale, close. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. And you can continue to move across the body, move the arms across the body, or you could try making a half circle of your head to bring the left hand to the left side, and then moving again in half circle across the head to close the arms, hands together. Half circle, inhale, opening up. Exhale, closing. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, and this time we'll keep the arms spread open to each side. And look towards your left hand and stay for a couple of breaths in the spinal twist. Inhale, look back to the center, and this time we will swing both legs, knees together across the chest to the left side, and we'll bring the right hand across the body to meet the left hand. Inhaling to open the arms. Exhale to close. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, and again you could try making the half circle over your head to bring the hands together, and then right hand will move in a half circle over the head, opening the arms. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, and this time keep the arms open, both arms spread to the side, and look towards your right hand, staying in the spinal twist on the second side for a couple of breaths. Inhaling, look back to the center. Bring your knees up on top of your chest. Lower your both feet on the mat. Extend your legs one at a time. Keep the feet slightly apart, maybe about mat width distance. Bring your arms in, closer to your side body, but still maintaining a bit of distance between the arms and the side body. Relax your shoulders, relax your hips area. Bring your chin down slightly towards your chest, elongating the back of your neck. And close your eyes as you
prepare to move into Shavasana. Start to shift your attention, your awareness into the third eye center. Is the point in between your eyebrows. And follow the rhythm of your breathing, the inhale and the exhale through your nostrils. Whenever any thoughts come into your mind during Shavasana, just acknowledge the thought and let it float away, and bring your attention back to the third eye center and to the rhythm of your breath. And finally, give your body permission to rest. Start to deepen your breath. Take one big inhale, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. One more time. Start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your legs together. Stretch your both arms up over your head and give yourself one big stretch. And bring the knees, bend them closer to your chest as you roll yourself to the side. Stay on your side for a few moments. And whenever you are ready, push with your hands to bring yourself up into seated position. Cross your leg in front of you. Inhale, arms up, make a prayer, and lower the prayer into the center of your heart.